Hi Aries, it's Athena. Welcome back. I am doing the May 2020 readings. This is for the sign of Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. The song that I heard during meditation for the collective is an oldie but a goodie. It's called Give Me Love, of course. Give Me Love by George Harrison. All right, Aries, let's get started. Hold on. Sorry. I'm trying to get the angle a little different for all to see the cards and to see me with the cards, whatever. Sometimes it's best to see the cards, as they're shuffling out. Okay, the readings are not going to be as long. It's going to be like, let's get straight to the point. Let's get clear, concise messages from the angelic realm, the universe. What are the messages for the beautiful Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the month of May 2020? I want to thank each and every one of you for your continued support. You guys are awesome. Okay, let's get started. All right. Oh, wow. Why? The Eight of Swords. Why the negative thinking, the bubbles bursting, the bubble burst? It's negative thinking. It's being so wrapped up in your head space that it's kind of like you can't get out of that bubble, I mean, look at this. You can't get out of your thoughts. It's like obsessive thinking. That's what this is. So you're obsessively thinking about everything, right? Like, when am I going to get out of the house? When an Aries, actually it's all for fire signs. When fire signs are stuck in the house, it's not a good thing, because then you get wrapped up too much in your head space. And it's like, look at her. She can't get out of that bubble. I mean, seriously. And she's naked, right? So obsessive thinking is my first take on this card. See, which way do I go? What do I do? I don't know. How am I going to get through this? How am I going to get... It's like stop the madness, right? You got to stop the madness with your head space. You're too wrapped up in your head. You're trying to figure it all out like in one swoop. And it's just not going to happen, because everything is uncertain right now. So it's best to try to get a hobby going, or, stop thinking and, maybe draw or paint or write or read, anything that is action orientated that will get you out of your headspace is really a good thing right now for you guys, okay? You got to get out of your head, because it's just too much. Look there you are. There you are in the middle of your own reading saying, yeah, I'm thinking way too much about what I'm going to do once I can get out of the house. Who am I going to be with? Right now, it's just all about your thoughts. That's all it is. And you're scared. Okay, so now you're fearful, you're looking back. Look at all this. Sorry. Look at all this going on in your headspace. The fear, ruminating in your head, right? Thinking the worst possible outcomes, I'm hearing. Not knowing what's coming next. Afraid of what's coming next. You're not really in your power here. You're really more in your indecision, not knowing, thinking the worst, obsessive, really, truly obsessively thinking, you guys. All right. Obsessively thinking for you in May. Probably just fear of, you guys are really like, when are we going to get out of the house? When are we going to do this? Where am I going to go? What am I going to do? Who am I going to be with? How's it all going to go down? So this unknown is really uncomfortable for you, Aries. It is uncomfortable for everyone, right? But it's especially uncomfortable for the fire signs, because you guys, fire signs are all about wanting to like have things happening. There's always something happening with an Aries. So you don't want to be left out. Your fear is that you're being left out of whatever action is taking place. You don't want to be left out. And you're fearful because it's like your whole world is being shaken. And this is for the, I mean, this truly is really, I mean, this is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. But you guys are extraordinarily worried that what, you're going to get kicked out of your house, your foundation of whatever you've built is you know, being out of your house. Maybe you're moving. Maybe you're being asked to leave your home. Maybe you almost got kicked out of your home. Aries, what the heck's happening here? So that's why you're so up in your head. You're worried about losing a home, being losing a home. This is loss of a home. So the changes that are happening, no wonder you're in your head. So you're worried about your home. You're worried about your stability. You're worried about your foundation. You're worried in any way. It could be money. Can I afford staying in this home? Look, can I afford making payments in my home? People are out of jobs. There's a lot of fear, you know, circling and surrounding each one of us because of it. So it's with all due respect, I totally understand this. I mean, so many people are feeling this. And all you want is a new beginning. Some of you are receiving downloads from the universe about what should I do next with my life? Maybe some of you are getting even just some dreams that are going to help you with a new start, a new passionate new beginning. This is what you want. This is what you need. This is what you're hoping for. Because look at, the tower already happened. So this tower, whatever this shakeup is for Aries, it's already going to happen. It's like late April. I'm filming this in April, so it could be just coming up where, you know, this eruption, whatever eruption happens in your foundation, has already taken place, right? Could be loss of a job. Not worried about how you're going to afford your home, your bills. Okay, so then we have the Magician. The Magician comes in to say, okay, so I got to manifest something, right? I got to think about what I have everything I need. I know that I'm confident. I'm an Aries, for goodness sakes. I mean, come on. I can manifest a new beginning. I just have to figure it out. And maybe that's what you're doing. But you're obsessively worried about something ending with your finances, with your home, not knowing where you're going to go. Maybe you don't have another home to go to, or you don't know if you're going to lose a home and you're going to have to start all over again. But wherever you land, you're going to be okay. You're going to be okay because you have this new beginning here for you. If it was reversed, I'd be a little concerned, but it's not. So a fresh new beginning will happen for you, right? After a shakeup that, you know, you feared that it was going to happen, and it's happened, right? The worst has happened. Now we got to think about how we're going to manifest a new beginning and how to spin. Yeah, the wheel will turn for you in the month of May. Maybe May 4th. A new beginning, a new transitional time is coming in for you right now. Your focus, the highlight is that Ace of Cups, right? I want to do what I love. I want to be passionate about where I land, right? I want to build on a new strong foundation. I'm not going to I'm not going back to this uneasy place in my life, because this is what I want and this is what I want. I want the happy family, the happy life. If you are already paired up, married with kids, etc., your doggies here, everything is good when I'm with my family. And this is a karmic ending that's happened. Look at this. So what you're going to manifest beginning in May, like mid-May, May 10th-ish, and moving forward, is a new beginning. You're putting probably plans in place because your whole foundation has been shaken up in whatever way that is, right? Could have been late April, early May. Now you're focusing. The progression, it looks like, is I want to travel. I want to see the world. I want to see the world. This situation that could have happened here. This could have been an ending to, a final divorce, moving home, literally moving home, going abroad, right? You're going around the world. You could be traveling the world. You could be going back to where you grew up, going back to the place where things were familiar, is what I'm hearing. And this is where you're going to find your new start. Sorry, that was Zeus. Here's your full card. This is going to allow you a brand new start again. This is it. And you are going to manifest this in May. So you probably will start packing your bags. Look, right? In May, we may receive the go-ahead to, some of us will be able to travel for whatever reason, but it looks like you are so ready in May, or, yeah. Whatever endings have happened, within the next 3 months, you guys are going to start planning on doing some traveling, or you're getting ready to go. Yeah. You're getting ready to go. You're getting ready to move. If you're not physically traveling from one location to another, you're moving from one location to another. You want this. This is what you're hoping for. A life full of abundance, a life full of happiness, a life contented, an easy life, right? So this is a blessing in disguise, whatever has happened, right? This tower moment has allowed you to seek your true happiness instead of, being in situations that left you out in the cold. Okay? So you're going to start a brand new start here. Brand new start. And maybe that's been the whole thing, the whole worrying and being in your head so much, like, what is it? What is my next move? Because I think you innately knew that something was going to go down here, right? Especially this kind of stuff that happens, right? I think you knew this was going to happen, so you've been subconsciously planning an exit strategy. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing. An exit strategy. Where are you going? So this planning, even though it's you know, you've been fearful of this like happening, right? Finally happening, coming to a culmination of, oh my God, now I've got to move. Oh my God, my whole world has changed. Well, I mean, that's what everyone's going through. Okay. All right. Let's get 3 of the John Holland deck to just let us, I mean, give us any more insight if you have for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for May. Yeah, you're definitely moving on. What is ended has ended. There's nothing left to say. I just heard. There's nothing left to say. I must go away. There's nothing left to say. I'm going away. And I need to completely heal. The time is now. The time is now to move on and move out and get a new life started, a new foundation. Here's the base, here's the root chakra. And get out of toxic situations, obsessive, codependency, sex, drugs, rock and roll. I'm out. I'm out. And that's what this is, the breakdown. This is the breakdown of all of this. The foundation, a complete overhaul for you guys. Complete overhaul. Now, if it's not a physical home, a physical move, it is the foundation of how you think, of how your belief systems, how you grew up thinking. It's like this. This is the overhaul. This is thinking about how, when you grew up, how your foundation, how things that you wanted and that you like went for, you know, when you were empowered to go for things that weren't good for you, people, relationships, right? They weren't good for you, although you stayed, a job that wasn't good for you, whatever it is that has rocked your world. This is what you've been obsessively worrying about, right? Getting a new job, having to move, you know, being codependent. Well, codependency is just like, well, you need a job, right? So you've been worried about it. It makes sense. No judgment. You have been worried about it to the point where you almost, and I'm going to say it because I just heard it, you literally manifested this subconsciously so that you could get out. You wanted out and you're getting it. Okay? All right. And this is your destiny. I'm so glad I looked. This is your destined path, Aries. You need to get out of toxic relationships, toxic behaviors, toxic environment, toxic headspace, and get into a place of allowing yourself to change your life, change your thoughts, change your world. Everyone's going to be going through this. It's not going to be just you. A lot of people are going to be going through this because it's a time now where the old cannot sustain. The old foundations, this is not going to sustain any longer in our world. This is what has been getting cleared out of our world. It's all the toxic. It's the temptation. It's the codependency, the addictions, the materialistic, the ego. You got to drop the ego. You got to drop all the toys. If you have toys, you know, you're selling your toys so that you can make money. Some of you are. Some of you are selling stuff in your home so that you can pay your bills, right? I just heard that. So whatever you got to do, you got to do. But there's no longer the need for material things is going away. The labels, they're going away. the new world order, whether you believe or not, what is happening here on planet Earth is to clear all of this toxic stuff out of our lives so that we can simplify our lives and find the blessing in the simple things in life, right? And to receive and to give love on a simple level again. It's like 9/11 in a way, right? 9/11 made us come back to a time where life was simple. Life was like it shook our world, and this is another shakeup. This is a shakeup. It's shaking everything that we what? It's shaking for you guys. It's everything that you valued and that you relied on. It could have been the toys, the materialistic things that you have grown up thinking that you needed to be happy. No longer. Growing up thinking you need, it's the addictions, it's the foundations, your foundations clearly being redone completely. Some of you have lost your jobs, so you're downsizing. You're moving to downsize. You're moving to be happy, just to be happy. If you're single, you're still moving to be happy. It doesn't mean that you have to be with another if you are single and you have no one. You're reassessing the value that you place on your happiness. Your sacred self, you want peace and happiness. This is what this is. Peace and happiness, but in a simplified way. Simplifying your life. Unleash your spirit, express your gifts, and dance to the sacred rhythm of life. And that's what you're doing. You want to dance. You want to take this time to rebuild. You want to rebuild. You're going to rebuild. Look. You're going to rebuild. You're going back to a place called home. You're going back to a place called home where it gave you peace and comfort. If you are at home, this is the home, your foundation. This is within yourself. It doesn't have to be the physical, right? Within and without. Within and without. Your foundation is completely being upheavaled. There's an upheaval here. The upheaval is it can no longer sustain the way that it was. This all has to be washed out so that the new can come in. And that's what's happening here. And you were scared that this was going to happen, but look at here, right? Look. It's all going to be okay. The most important thing, Aries, for the month of May is your peace of mind. Have a great month. Bye.